this issue is either Verydarkman come out and tell us who by Mohbad since he said he has the evidence, or Iyaboojo respond to his claims. That's when I will talk. And now Iyaboojo has responded, and we are going to analyze it. But Verydarkman, why not they see truth for your mouth, Oga? Why you always like to they twist things? The day you came out and told us that Iyaboojo sent for you that she wanted to see you. You didn't tell us that it wasn't Iyaboojo that sent for you, because Iyaboojo is just saying it now that she was never the one who sent for you. That you people, through an officer, was even the one who called her so that you people can make peace. Well, you twisted everything. Anyway, this video is going to be a little bit long, but then let's talk about it. And Iyaboojo has stated that after this, that she's never going to be talking about justice for Mohbad again. If you be Verydarkman, let him cry from now till next year. Now let's start. According to Iyaboojo, she said, my position, 26/7/2025, which is today. One regards to all conscientious fans and thoughtful lovers out there. My attention has been drawn to an online video going around with a lame attempt to take my reputation and orchestrated to diminish the converted effort of several well-meaning, selfish and notable Nigerians. Selfless, rather, sorry. However, it doesn't come as a surprise because we live in a society that has become easily distracted by concocted falsehoods from online content makers. In an attempt to set the record straight and avoid lies, which seems to be repeatedly mined around to create an impression of truth, it is better to respond otherwise. The gospel of foolishness would ascend the crescendo of conscience. Hey, this is my gospel. To begin with, it should be reiterated. The very first video I made about seeking for justice for Mohbad clearly stated that I couldn't fight this battle alone, and she presented evidence for this. I called on everyone ready to join the fight, including non-celebrities. Not mentioning their names, 2 groups were formed. Now she's clearing how the groups were formed. Though you should listen, I don't say here they pay some of now. She said 2 groups were formed. One for a peaceful walk. Now remember that peaceful walk where then the video and all of them even go then to DK. And another concerned citizens, which the concerned citizens and the group where Verydarkman they analyze since. For those who still wanted to be part of the movement after the walk was cancelled. Okay, let's go on. The group's objective was to seek justice for Mohbad through writing and seeking rightful authority intervention, not to get you arrested. You hear now? The group wasn't formed to get Verydarkman arrested though. Listen, she said you were arrested for defamation. Was that not what I said in my previous video? Because Verydarkman was making it look like, oh, they just formed the group to talk about him, to arrest him, to release his noodles. You were arrested for defamation. Now let's go on. Not for seeking justice for Mohbad. That's not the reason you were arrested. You were arrested for defamation. Let's be clear. There are several professionals from different walks of life contributing their several quota. I am not oblivious. You'd rather go extra mile to cast aspersion, deploy several off-rules innoidos, disparaging fictitious narrative to cancel the effort of like minds in order to place your skit making at vantage position and high traction in social media. But we have got better purpose to achieve than resort to pull him or pull her down syndrome. Diverse conversation are neutral in a group chat. That's what I said though, especially during emotional moments. However, the core mission remained unchanged, fighting for justice. A lot of links that were already circulating on social media were posted in the group. So it's not like somebody went somewhere to go and get Verydarkman's noodles. Verydarkman's noodles have always been on the media. Now they put them out there by himself. He said it himself that he was selling his noodles. So why is it strange that his noodles was posted by this lover? I want to not forget, and I don't think I say Iyaboojo and this lover. Okay. Likewise, if any link is related to you or your gory past already in the public domain, this is what I said earlier. How does that link any individual to your social entanglement? Regarding your arrest, I was involved in the first petition against you for defamation. But you weren't arrested then. You were invited and left the same day. Now the year or so, that first time when Verydarkman said go, when the picture entered this number poster, that day he only went there for invitation. You guys remember when he came out and started bragging that they wanted to lock him up but they couldn't lock him. That's why Iyaboojo is saying that she was the one that wrote the first petition for him to be invited, and all of that. She said, I didn't follow her because Paulo asked me to drop it. She wanted to continue, but Paulo said she should stop. In the second petition, my name was included. The second petition, it was Sam Clef that wrote it. My name was included as a witness due to numerous false accusations. You guys remember how he was accusing them that time? You are picking the Nakwama, oh, Toto DKD, is not Fistel's man, Sam Clef. A lot of things happened. Our main objective for the group which I have proof. She said she have proof. Exhumation, exhume Mohbad's body for an autopsy, determine the cause of ROIP. Investigation, investigate disturbing pictures, petitions, and write-ups. Inquiry, conduct an investigation by interviewing everyone who was with him in his last moment. Befitting burial, ensure a befitting burial. Those were their aim. To exhume the body, to investigate all those things that Mohbad were posting. In fact, I made their own Ramali petition and the rest. Okay. And then inquiry, conduct an investigation. People who were with Mohbad and all of that. He said, we agreed that Mohbad's catalog and royalty should be handed to his family. Concerning the royalty that Verydarkman was talking about this morning, why were they discussing it? Normally, we achieved some goals. Mohbad's body was exhumed, a coroner inquest was set up, and everyone mentioned in his petition was questioned. We lent our voices and pushed for justice as concerned citizens. I hereby implore every thoughtful and committed citizen in pursuit of justice to remain dogged, determined, and diligent to ensure that the judicial proceedings, findings, and resolution are followed and implemented. Thank you for your steadfast attention to this matter. On a final note, it is important to note that I was driven by a quest for justice for Mohbad, no financial gain. Every penny spent was from my own pocket. No one, I repeat, no one paid me, Iyaboojo, contrary to the lies that are being peddled. Moving forward, I will no longer address any issue relating to this matter. Now, this was the first post that she made. This was the first post that she made, 19th November 2020. Okay, yeah, this was the first post that she made, 19th November 2023. And then the second post that she made, January 10th, 2024, where she was calling on everybody that if you are interested in joining the Justice for Mohbad movement, that you should come. So that was when those two group chats were formed, so that, you know, they can be passing across information. Group chat is not strength. Now, finally she went ahead to say, nothing about the group was secret. Also, she tagged Verydarkman to clear the air. I never requested to see you. Official Suleiman was the one who pleaded with me to settle and make peace with you. He then called me on June 28th at 6:45 a.m. informing me that you wanted to meet me. And I agreed, and peace was made. You guys get what is going on now? So that time the Verydarkman came out and said that, Iyaboojo requested to see me. It was a lie. Iyaboojo said she wasn't the one. It was Officer Suleiman, even mentioned the man's name. That the man was the one who called her, that they should make peace. And they both made peace. So now I don't understand what all this gagamu gaga is all about on social media. But Verydarkman came out and said Iyaboojo was the one that called him. Anyways, I just said I should come and tell you guys Iyaboojo's side of the story. I know that most of you will still come with comment section and say it's a lie, because una no hear wetin una wan hear. Una 1 year say they say na Wunmi na Iyaboojo hit Mohbad head for ground. Now we go find that one by una self. And no matter wetin happen, na video una go still believe. Una no dey lie hear two sides of the story, but people like us they will be say we dey use our head. Of course, I'm not a ratoto, and we never be. Then again, before I go, the next time I'll be talking about this issue now when Verydarkman don't give us proof on who by Mohbad. Apart from that, he's just creating content. If you really get proof of who by Mohbad, since you say not be nurse fire, not be injection fire, give us the proof and stop talking up and down, doing ya on social media. Give us, tell us, show us video, show us proof. Say now this person fire, but start to drag that person. That's my take on this whole issue. And Iyaboojo just say no go talk for the matter again. So anything where Verydarkman like make it they talk, make it they do. She said she wrote because she dey busy. So Vivian should come and give us proof.
This person is talking about the post Iyaboojo made and looked at comments and she says she's trying to clear the air. Me, all of this, I just think if VDM truly has evidence, if you want to discuss whatever it is that you and Iyaboojo discussed when you met, she was the one that sent you a message for you guys to meet. Okay, show us now. Show us. And if you want to discuss anything, if you want to tell us anything that people discussed when you met, tell us. Stop stressing us. Stop saying, Iyaboojo should come and tell you people what he discussed. Iyaboojo should come, I beg. Stop stressing people. All you have to first say, I wonder if Iyaboojo get that time for a video. Person is busy from here to toe, I'm telling you. Person they do Mugo. I beg you, she doesn't have your time. No news says why he didn't join the group. Instead, he came online to drag Iyaboojo and Tonto. All they just said, Iyaboojo was not looking for justice for Mohbad. She's looking for justice for her daughter Priscilla, who was allegedly drugged and raped in Malian house. No this and no peace. Can you imagine? See? They've already believed it. I don't know if it happened or not. If truly that happened, well, if I'm a mother too, I'll do that. Yes. I will do it. Yes, because why did you do that to my daughter? I don't even think it's true, but if it is true, you people should be realistic. Be realistic, Shego. Timon said instead of all of us to wait for who is saying the truth between VDM and Iyaboojo, now they support what this one is saying or insulting people. It is very reason. Don't mind them. Always the VDM has always been a manipulator guy. I'm not even saying Iyaboojo is a saint or VDM is a saint. Why? The way you are going about this issue is almost as if you have a personal vendetta with this person. You are not talking about justice for Mohbad again. You are coming for this person because Naira Marley and Sam Larry have sent you. They have paid you to come for this woman. That is what you are doing. You are not fighting for justice again. You don't care about justice for Mohbad. And that's just the truth. Baby says, VDM, leave our Iyaboojo, leave our people. VDM, you cannot win this one. VDM, leave Iyaboojo. King Mommy says, very dirty boys behind the Iyaboojo burnt house. I don't know about that one. Rama Tamosa says, and it's this same Iyaboojo that started the justice for Mohbad first. VDM just wants to fight for Naira Marley, and that's just it. He just wants to vindicate Naira Marley, and you cannot vindicate him because there are evidences that he bullied Mohbad. He did not kill him, yes, we know, and nobody accused him of killing Mohbad. But there are evidences out there that you bullied this guy, and that was what Iyaboojo started fighting for. If this woman knows about anything that happened to Mohbad, she will not tell them to go and dig his grave and bring his dead body outside and say they should do autopsy for him. They Nigerians. ṣé ọpọlọ yín wà lábẹ́ bàtà yín ni torí ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò yé mi ṣé ọpọlọ yín wà lábẹ́ bàtà yín ni because soon I will also know the people that VDM is working with. Of course it's not working alone, we know now. Iyaboojo you still says a great manipulator VDM. Yes, so that's what it is. Adero says he's the one that scattered justice from Mohbad. Yes, he's the same person that scattered this whole issue. He scattered everything with DNA, turning the case upside down. I'm sure they paid him to do that too. That's his business. That's the job he does for a living. Pay him to come and distract people from the main course of action, from the main cocoa of the matter. He will turn it into something else and then make it about himself. He's too arrogant. I don't know why people are not seeing through this guy. He's now coming online, jumping from one story to another. From DNA now is Iyaboojo, now is this one, is that one. Evelyn Pala says, we are tired of him, he should continue. Queen Mother should not respond to him again. I really hope that Iyaboojo doesn't reply him again. At Lizzy, at VDM, everybody let them talk. Just if I don't know if it's possible for her to just ignore social media. Just let them talk. She should want people around. I don't want to hear anything about Lizzy. Don't report to me about Lizzy. If she can even open a new page that nobody knows, I don't know. Just promote her business on her other page and just open a same Instagram page for herself, void of all the shenanigans and all of that. She should just shut out. Just leave these people alone. Just focus on your grandchild. Focus on your child. Focus on your business. Just leave them alone. Come around. And to buy evidence, go back police station law. Go law report in there. Evidence to only. Don't work on go post there. And when you call screen record, you are wasting your time. If you have the evidence, take it to the police station and let the case be closed. If you know that Iyaboojo has a hand in Mohbad's death and you have the evidence, back station law. Back station law. Ayo Ade says, and you are very sure Iyaboojo is saying the real truth, or because you are a fan? And are you sure that VDM 2 is saying the truth? Oh, because you are a fan. Because you are his fan. I beg, let's hear what. Ricky says VDM is a manipulator. Nobody will understand yet until it happens to them. I love Iyaboojo and I'll always support her. Leave them. User 46 says the way VDM is behaving, most countries might ban him from their country for security reasons. The internet never forgets. Leave him alone. Let him continue. He dey gara ni. Kò tí máa jàjẹ́. Ẹ filẹ̀ àwọn tó ránṣẹ́ náà lọ máa bàtọ̀ tá ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ridicules says, I want to ask, who did Iyaboojo said is responsible for Mohbad's death again? And where are we on that? Did she accuse anybody? She's only accusing of bullying. They bullied Mohbad. Kò sọ pé kò ever sọ pé èèyàn kan báyìí ló pa Mohbad. Where did she say it? Bring videos of where she said, it is Naira Marley that killed Mohbad. Show us the video. Show us the video. I beg. Abukia says it's obvious. Even the Lizzyanjorin, his lawyer, is a bit tired of him. He actually called him out to tread gently and he raised eyebrows to his advice. Wọn kì í sọ fún Abukia kó má dẹ̀tẹ̀. Ó bá ti dé dánú gbogbo ẹ filẹ̀. Ṣé bá àwọn Nigerians. She go ask macaroni. Iyaboojo gon sef ask her. This is a celebrity and now everybody is dragging her. It will be his turn one day. They will drag. Wọ́n wọ ẹsẹ̀ òní wọlé. Ẹsẹ̀ òní tó lẹ̀. Ibi Nigerians tó ràn ẹ́. They are the ones that will say, hail him today. Tomorrow they will say nail him to the cross. Leave him alone. Jẹ́ kó máa dùn mọ́. Ó ń dùn mọ́ ni ẹ filẹ̀. Beg. Monisola says, leave him, make it a shout evidence with full chest every day since 2 years plus. Evidence never come outside. Don't mind them. If you have evidence, go to the police station and report. Let's hear what. Stop stressing us. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.